The iPhone is dead. It's done. The future doesn't care about your iPhone. And by the end of this video, I will show you 2 surprising secrets that prove you just witnessed one of the most iconic moments in human history. Extended reality is the concept of bringing the virtual world into the real world. We have seen this idea from products like Google Glass to HoloLens, and the list goes on. Believe it or not, this product idea has actually been considered for well more than 50 years. But obviously, we are now at a point in time where technology can better handle the product idea. And that's where we are today. One of the most significant juncture points in the history of human advancement and technology. Welcome to another episode of the Theme Park Shark. My name is Dustin, and if this is your first time here, we discuss theme parks, the latest in movies and cinematic pop culture, and I'm happy to have you to discuss how technology is influencing a world that we care about so much on this channel, which is theme parks. The Apple Vision Pro was just announced. This is a revolutionary spatial computer that blends digital content with the physical world, while allowing users to stay present and connected to others. Vision Pro introduces a fully 3-dimensional user interface controlled by the most natural and intuitive inputs possible. All you need is your eyes to look at things, your hands to make selections, and if you also so choose, you can use your voice. Vision Pro features a high-resolution display system that packs 23 million pixels across 2 displays and coming out to more than 4K resolution per eye. Now, although this looks like a pair of glasses, this is the smartphone of the future. Apple didn't tell you that, Disney didn't tell you that when they took the stage, but there's a little secret that's being kept from you. And secrets are no good. Just ask today's video sponsor, Morgan & Morgan. Are you injured from an accident and don't know where to start? With Morgan & Morgan, it's easy. Just like how Apple is innovating, Morgan & Morgan has modernized the injury law process, making it so easy to submit a claim. You can submit your case details, sign contracts, upload documents, and medical records all from your cell phone. If you're ever injured in an accident, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. You can submit a claim in 8 clicks or less without even leaving your couch. For more information, go to forthepeople.com or just dial pound law. That's pound 529 from your cell phone. But we're getting rid of cell phones, right? So maybe one day it'll be from your Apple Vision Pro. Now, during the announcement from Apple, Disney's Bob Iger took the stage to talk all about the ways that Disney intends to take advantage of this new technology. Most of this revolved around bringing the experience of Disney to your home, from letting you watch movies in a Star Wars universe to seeing a Disney parade on your kitchen table. But what about the experience when you are actually at Disneyland? If Disney is already involved in the at-home experience, you have to be kidding yourself if you think they aren't considering the in-park experience. And let me tell you this, the possibilities are absolutely mind-boggling. Imagine, as you stroll through the streets of Disneyland, the world around you comes alive in ways you've never seen before. This technology has the potential to blend the physical and virtual worlds seamlessly. Rides like Mario Kart at Universal Studios have already included AR within an attraction, but the possibility of a mass market product like the Apple Vision Pro being donned on guest face at all times throughout the day has to be an incredibly attractive thought for theme park operators. We'll also talk about the Mario Kart ride another time because that has a host of problems to deal with now because of the Apple Vision Pro that you probably aren't even thinking about yet. I also know what you're thinking. Dustin, this product is over $3,000. This isn't mass market. Dustin, the battery only lasts 2 hours. Dustin, nobody is going to wear this in a park. And you're right. I'm not talking about 2023 or even 2025 or 6. If I had to guess, I would say sometime around the year 2030 is when we really see this in action. We need a product that the masses own, one that is affordable, fashionable enough to wear in public, and can carry enough battery to last the entire day. To me, that feels like a Generation 3 product that is most likely at least 4 or 5 years away. With that said, I love what the future looks like. Imagine walking into Galaxy's Edge and you can now see ships flying above you. Concept art that Disney releases is normally pretty grand, with features that just aren't possible. Some of them like flying ships. Now it's possible. And I think the fact that Disney is already involved, we have to really start considering what a day at Disney is going to look like wearing XR glasses. Imagine wait times ready to go at a glance. Imagine an arrow that could tell you the fastest way to go to an attraction that you want to go. All of this will be possible with the glasses, and that is a very basic level of imagination. The big stuff involves changing environments and creating fully interactive experiences. And I'll give you an example. This is a Disney video, so I am sorry about this, but if Universal figures out and creates a land dedicated to Pokemon that has implementation with XR glasses, and you can spend your entire day training, battling, and catching real-life Pokemon at a Pokemon world, I'm sorry, but I think that might become the greatest theme park land ever made. That's just me, but that is where we're going with this technology. I don't know if you have been to Disneyland lately, but if you are in charge of your party using things like Genie Plus, checking wait times, ordering mobile food, you are constantly pulling your phone in and out of your pocket what feels like every 10 minutes or so. You are immersed in your phone for quite a bit of time versus enjoying and taking in the moments of being at Disney. Extended reality can solve that. You can effectively never take your phone out the entire day and always be present with your surroundings at Disney. And if you have any problem with anything I'm saying, remember, we are talking about things that are simply not possible from a standpoint of physically creating it. Disney can't have physical ships fly over Galaxy's Edge. They can't have mystical magic surround the castle. They can't have cartoons running around Toontown, but now they can. And I get it. Theme park fans want less screens in the park, but extended reality isn't a replacement for physical sets and great rides. It's the next ingredient to make the impossible possible. The next great theme park ride that will be better than Rise of the Resistance will combine virtual reality for creating immersive scenes when it has to, mixed reality when it wants to overlay cool effects over physical sets, and it will include physical moments to bring all of those things together. It will have a little bit and the best of all of these worlds. Mario Kart doesn't really do this. Mario Kart overlays some things over a small field of view with limited physical movements. That ride is slow. The sets are incredible, but Mario Kart is just the surface of where we're going. The best is yet to come, and I'm excited to see what theme park operator will be the first to accomplish this milestone. But what else? Picture this. You put on an extended reality headset and suddenly the queue line around you transforms into a game. Waiting in line will become an exciting part of the experience. The extended reality headset can overlay visuals onto real-world locations, bringing Disney to life in front of you. You might encounter animated characters walking beside you or witness battles happening right in the middle of Galaxy's Edge. And with artificial intelligence, these avatars and characters will also be able to interact with you. Imagine speaking with and having a conversation with these characters, and they will know how to interact and speak with you. Now, don't get me wrong, these experiences can of course happen at home, and you could be saying to me, Dustin, there's physical characters, but there's some characters that you just don't see, like a cartoon version of Mickey Mouse or Goofy or whatever it is. And I also just think there's something to be said about adding another additional layer to what they already have at Disney. It's pretty obvious to me that extended reality headsets have the potential to revolutionize the way that we experience Disney parks. Heck, I think we just saw the end of the phone. Apple has taken a physical rectangle and innovated it for nearly 16 years. It's bigger, faster, takes better pictures, but eventually you can only do so much with a physical slab. As technology advances, the world simply gets lazier. Just think about Back to the Future 2 when the kids are amazed that Marty McFly still uses his hands when playing Wild Gunman.
Your hands? That's like a baby's toy.
There will become a point, and I think it's sooner than you may expect, where people simply prefer to have their text at a glance, their calls, their photos, and simply not have to reach into their pocket and pull out a phone and check. In many ways, we are more connected, but in many ways, I think we will be able to unplug. How many times do you pull out your phone to check for a notification that isn't there? With this, there's no question when it's time to look at a notification, as your notifications are always visible, and you will always be present within your surroundings at the same time. So while the iPhone might not be dead today, I believe you just witnessed Apple admit that the iPhone is essentially on life support. The iPhone has just entered its 70s. It still has life to live, but your iPhone is now on the back 9 of its lifespan. But if you ask me what I really think, because I know there's going to be a lot of you in here who just don't believe this yet, you don't see the future that this is. I think we still may always have a place for the iPhone. We just use it a lot less. For example, we still need a way to take selfies. Maybe we want some days without wearing our glasses. The list goes on for reasons. So maybe the iPhone will always hold a place in our pocket, but I think the amount of time we spend on it is about to drastically decrease. But what do you think? There's a lot to unpack here, and I would love to know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, have a great day, and I will see you in the next episode of The Theme Park Shark. Peace.